Hello, everybody, and welcome to TaterTalk. Today, we have the second place team for the Prison Escape Tournament. From my left to right, we have Neko, Curl, Rush, and Petite. And today, we're going to talk about this wonderful game that has been built into VR chat, Prison Escape.
This is the floofteam.
Yes.
That's us.
Oh.
They've been immortalized here temporarily with their team name in the lobby for Prison Escape.
Hi, Editor Polly here. I just wanted to point out that the world has actually been updated, and their team, spray paint looks like this now. It looks awesome.
For those who don't know, you can build games in VR chat, and Prison Escape is one of the most popular ones by the author Austinio. I can't pronounce that. But yes, these are the second place winners for the tournament.
Yeah. So, how'd you guys become a team?
Ok, donc ce qui s'est passé pour qu'on devienne une team, c'est que je me suis dit, quand j'ai vu l'annonce Prison Escape, je me suis dit que les équipes seront très rapidement faites. Du coup, je me suis dépêché de regarder dans ma liste d'amis qui étaient les meilleurs joueurs d'après moi, et je leur ai tout de suite envoyé une invitation. Et c'est comme ça que la team s'est créée.
So what Petit said, when the announcement for the tournament happened, he quickly looked around into his friend list immediately to find good friends that were great at the game, because he was scared that the team would fill in really quickly and you wouldn't be able to sign up anymore. So yeah. He did that as a rush, and we got a team of 8 in a night, actually. We were the first team to get signed up, actually.
This isn't the entire team, this is just the Tatum half of the team minus Maddie.
Most important part.
Yeah. Exactly. We are missing Delta, Hello Ghost, Matty, obviously, and Zephyr, that are not here right now.
One thing before, I think, Rush, your story of joining the team is a little funny, isn't it?
Yeah, let's start with that.
Well, yeah, because they all knew each other, so they had a team of 8, and then the Friday before the tournament started, Thursday night actually, I was asked by Delta if I could be a replacement for one of their members, because their link cable for their Oculus broke, and they could not get a replacement in time, unfortunately. So I was a fill-in for the team.
It sounds like it worked out for you.
Phil did an amazing job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a really great member for the team. You were a great member.
Now we can go on to the strategies. Strategies and roles you guys took during the tournament.
Donc la stratégie auquel on a pensé en premier lieu était qu'il fallait laisser quelqu'un aux caméras, car la caméra est sous-estimée dans les tournois, parce qu'elle permet de regarder l'entièreté de la prison et de pouvoir alerter les autres. Donc on avait laissé quelqu'un aux caméras, et les 5 autres personnes étaient réparties dans la prison et avaient une route à suivre pour pouvoir contrôler l'entièreté de la prison très facilement.
So the first thing we got to strategize about was the cameras. It's a very underused element of the game, especially in a tournament. So we had one guy at the camera, and the 5 other team members had specific routes in the prison that they would follow to make sure the prisoners are behaving in a way. So yeah, they had specific routes, and then there's the call-outs we had.
And so, speaking of these call-outs, what kind of call-outs were you guys using? Were you guys using, oh, he's over there doing something, or was you more tactical, or were you just casually going at it?
Alors, je vais pas mentir, c'était un peu chaotique au début. On disait un peu tout et rien. Du coup, on a dû filtrer tout ça. Et le caméraman disait par exemple ah, il y a un prisonnier armé ici, ils ont ouvert une caisse, etc. Et nous, quand on mourait, on disait ok, nous sommes morts à cet endroit, il y a une arme comme ça à cet endroit.
So basically, in the beginning, it was like extremely chaotic. We didn't really knew what to say or what to call out for. And as the game progressed and as we trained, we found out what type of call outs to do, like finding the knife, finding the location, finding the scrap gun, and just calling out for crates and all that.
One thing I'm really curious about is some of the other strategies I heard about. Like when I was watching you, I heard stuff about body blocking and using the fork to get the power off.
So, the principle of body blocking is like prisoner being trained to like block the bullets that are shot by the guards to like people that have like a key card or are suspicious. So when they will shoot like on an innocent prisoner and get killed. That's body blocking. We haven't used that strategy, but other participants of the tournament used body blocking. For the fork, you can find it like in vents in the game, and when you plug the fork in like an outlet, it will go dark, and you can't you can open every doors that are protected when you need a keycard usually when the power is out. So we could like with all the team go to the armory and get guns. The problem with that strategy is that if guards knew that we are going to the armory, they could just all shoot on us.
Right.
It was like a 50-50 thing, yeah.
That's super interesting.
It'd also take one of your members out for a little bit, though. So you do have to balance it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's taking the power out it's a good strategy in a way that you can try once. How to say that? You need to time right. You need to tell your teammates you're gonna cut the power out because first of all, it destabilizes everyone. And second of all, you get yourself stunned for a certain amount of time, you lose half your health, and you get suspicious. So that's a lot. You can already be shot immediately as soon as someone like noticed that you're out of like some places with an outlet. If they test you out, you could basically die. And then the armory thing, if they see the power out, they usually just back out into the armory and just defend it. So yeah, it's a good strategy if you're fast enough. If you prepared for it, if you call out properly, you can manage to do it. If you don't, it's just game over.
To clarify for our viewers, there are 3 states: innocent, suspicious, and wanted. In the innocent state, if you get shot, the guard who shot you will take damage. If you're suspicious, you can take damage. And if you're wanted, I believe you're worth more points.
Yeah. So that's the most wanted status, which actually we didn't have during the tournament. This was actually turned off. That function was turned off. But yeah, when you are suspicious and you get shot, well, the suspicion meter like turns off. Every time you take damage in that suspicious state, it resets the timer and adds more time. So the more you get shot as suspicious, the longer you are suspicious. So yeah, basically just don't get shot while you're suspicious.
Oh dear. I guess from here we can start talking about the actual tournament. Do you want to go ahead, Halo?
So tell us how each round of the tournament went. Give us a play-by-play of each round, how each one went, the goods and the bads.
Ok. Au début, le premier tournoi s'est joué contre une équipe chinoise. Donc, je vais pas vous mentir, on était plutôt stressés à ce moment-là. Mais au final, ça s'est plutôt bien déroulé. Alors, au tout début, on était en train de perdre. On était en 0-2. Mais on a réussi à remonter en 3-2. Après, c'est là qu'on a commencé à développer encore plus de stratégie. Parce qu'on s'est rendu compte que c'était très serré au premier tournoi. Aux 2 autres contre les deux prochaines équipes, on a fait des scores parfaits, donc 3-0 à chaque fois. Et c'est à la finale qu'on a perdu en faisant du 2-3.
Okay, so basically, the most important part in the tournament we had was the qualification. So we faced the first team we faced was the Chinese team. So we got really scared. Petit was actually looking for a lot of information about those players, and the information we got was extremely worrying. And we were like, "Holy heck, we're gonna just immediately lose. There's no way we can win that tournament." But we powered through. We got determined, and the day of the tourney, we got 2-0 immediately. We absolutely got crushed. And we were like, okay, it's gonna definitely be bad. But there was the balancing issue at the beginning because there was still 8 prisoners against 8 guards for the first rounds of this qualification round. And when we got to be guards, we scored 2 points as well, so it was a tie. And the tiebreaker, we got to be guards. They took away our first 2 guards to balance it out, so we were 6 guard against 8 prisoners, which was suddenly more fair. But yeah, with that, the strategy with the cameras and calling out was very crucial, and it allowed us to win that tiebreaker. And we got to the quarterfinal. So after that, we realized that we lacked a lot of training as prisoners. A lot of training as prisoners. We didn't know what to do, what to call out, what to look for especially, or what to say. So yeah, the first round as prisoners, I remember just going out for the power strategy immediately, and that's when I realized it was a bad strategy because when the power runs out, you basically just die when you cross the doors. And yeah, we trained as prisoners. We started to call out when to cut the power, where was the scrap gun, when to take it, where's the knife, when to take it, where are the key cards, and when to grab it. And also later on, especially in finals, we kind of started to use the body block method, but we rarely used it. It was, we didn't really saw it as a real advantage, even though it is. A lot of the opposing team used that technique of body blocking, which is great, but it's fucking annoying, I'll be honest. But yeah, we trained a lot, and the final was interesting. We reached a final. That was great. We faced against the Chaos at that point. So we had trained a lot, and during the coin flip to decide whether we were guards or prisoners, we chose tail as usual because that was our little thing. And
Floof team way.
Exactly, the floof team way. Always choose tail. And we got to be prisoners, which we didn't choose because it got heads. So the Chaos chose the guards, and we were like, okay, they got guard, they will win. There's no way as prisoners we're gonna win. The Chaos has absolutely steamrolled the competition the whole way. They were winning 3-0 most of the time, and rarely the opposing team would score a point. So we were kind of fucking scared, okay. But in the end, as prisoners, we were able to score 2 points. And we were like, okay, that's it. We fucking won. But yeah, we played too easy. We got greedy. And when the guard part appeared, that's when the table turned. And I think at this point, I should probably let Petit explain what really happened.
Ok, donc à ce moment-là, on était confiants, peut-être même un peu trop confiants. On faisait nos stratégies habituelles. Et puis, comment dire, on était un peu paniqués quand même. Et ils ont eu énormément de chance. En trois manches de prisonniers, ils ont eu 4 lance-roquettes et 2 machettes. Pour ceux qui savent, c'est très rare d'en avoir et en avoir autant encore plus. Donc résultat, on s'est fait détruire assez facilement parce qu'on peut rien faire contre autant de fortes armes et c'est comme ça qu'on a perdu le tournoi.
Okay, so yeah, when we started to play as guards, we had like a lot of confidence, and yeah, it really pumped our ego to win the 2 first rounds. But yeah, the prisoners in the chaos got extremely lucky. When they used the crates, they got 2 rocket launcher and a machete during the first round, or no, 1 rocket launcher, a machete. Yeah, and the other round was another rocket launcher. And the last round, during the tiebreaker, it was 2 rocket launcher. So let's just say we didn't really had any chance. Exactly. They did it just the explosive way, which was actually really funny. I got to see all of it on camera. Every time they opened the crate, I would see it and I would scream from the top of my lung, "It's a fucking rocket launcher!" And everybody would just tell me it's just bullshit. I was like, "It's a fucking rocket launcher, bro." Like, what are we supposed to do? Oh my god. But
Reminds me of that video of the dude going, "That's a tank!"
Like at the second game of prisoners, they got like a rocket launcher. Were 3 guards at the cafeteria, and they just used it on us, and we yelled, "Oh my god, it's a fucking rocket launcher!" And we all died. Like 3 of us died, and that's all we lost at that round.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
the game does rely on a lot of RNG.
It does kind of, yeah. But it's, you know,
they
it's
won the Heather Tails 2 times also.
Oh yeah, the heads or tails, yeah, they won like the coin flip 2 times. So yeah, they got a big advantage. Even though at first they were like, "Oh yeah, if we play as guards, it's gonna be like super easy, right?" No, we trained. Oh well.
Make sure you pray to RNGesus next time.
Exactly. Next time we will praise RNGesus. But yeah, the end of the prison, God's round, I would always be the last to be alive because, well, I was on camera, so I'm out of danger. And the thing is, I was not during the tournament. I was not in like a really good state mentally, and I was stressing out like every time. So yeah, I would be the last guard, but I would try my best to try and at least take out some prisoners. You know,
like Rambo with anxiety.
Go out without a basically, yeah. But yeah, the best thing though is to watch the tournament chat on the Discord of Estonio after the match. There was actually a lot of people that were rooting for floofteam as well. I remember some comments and all that. Yeah, that was really wholesome. I really appreciated it. It was like great. There were people that were like cheering for the opposite team, the Chaos, cheering for us. It was great. It really, to some of our eyes, it felt like being in an anime, to be honest.
I'd watch that anime.
In some way, it was. It really was. But yeah.
I'm glad to see you guys are representing Tatums
so that's
out there.
how you got second place. Yeah,
we are.
I mean, the team isn't entirely made of Tatums, just like mostly.
We can fix that.
But it's still cool. We will force them. So I imagine like you wanted to go for the win. I imagine it wasn't easy being second. How did you take the I guess the in quotes loss?
Sur le moment, on était tous très fatigués parce qu'il était 4h du matin à ce moment-là. Et donc du coup, on a tous, même les Américains qui pour eux étaient fin d'après-midi de notre équipe, n'ont pas dormi de la nuit. Personnellement, j'ai pas dormi de la semaine. Du coup, on était vachement dégoûtés, mais au prochain, on gagnera et on rattrapera ces nuits de sommeil perdues.
So yeah, like basically at the end of the tournament, we didn't really like feel sad or happy or anything. We were really tired. It was 4 a.m. So yeah, 4 to 5 a.m. So most of us didn't sleep. Petite actually didn't sleep for an entire week.
Oh my god.
Even the American side of our team just didn't sleep that night because they were just rewatching the clips, the VOD and all that. They were like, "Oh, we could have improved that. We could have done that, etc., etc." But yeah, and for my case, I had to get to work at 6 a.m. So yeah, that was great. I had a great day of work that day. I love working with children as well. This is great.
Talk about commitment.
Oh well.
Goodness gracious.
God, yes, but in reality, at the end of the day, we are really just happy that we were able to participate in that tournament. And no matter how far we've gone, even though in our mind we were determined to win, we're still happy that we got second place. It was really wholesome in the end. The opposing team, and we kept hugging. We took pictures. No, it was great. It was very wholesome. That's the good thing about this tournament, and a reason why I actually want to play it again is that there was no like heat or like hate towards other players, except that Ace thing with the event. That was kind of funny. It kind of became a small meme on the chat for a while, but in the end, everyone had a good time. It was really wholesome. There were people hugging. There were people dancing. It was just generally a great time. So yeah.
And in the end, you actually did wind up with something immortalized, albeit temporarily. Now that we've recorded it on video, it's been immortalized forever.
Ok, il y a juste un dernier truc que j'aimerais dire. Il y a eu un petit problème de mon point de vue d'équilibrage. Mais c'est le premier tournoi et Ostonio a dit que ça serait réglé au second. Durant le premier jour, c'était les gardes qui avaient l'avantage. Si on regarde tous les matchs, les gardes gagnaient à quasiment tous les coups. Puis vient le deuxième jour, où Ostonio décide de mettre 400 points à chaque personne. Et ces 400 points retournent complètement la balance. Et ce n'est plus les gardes qui gagnent, c'est les prisonniers. Car les 400 points, les points sont utilisés par les prisonniers et pas par les gardes. Ce qui a permis que les gardes se fassent rouler dessus sur la deuxième partie et que les prisonniers se fassent rouler dessus sur la première.
So there's one little last thing that Petit wanted to come over is the balancing. So the first thing was that at first the guards were like overpowered, so they would always like win, and that was like immediately noticeable when you just looked back. And then on the second day, Ostonio tried to balance it out and gave 400 points to everybody at the start of the game, which heavily influenced the win for the prisoners, because if they found two big money stashes, they would be able to open a big crate and give them a huge advantage early on into the game and make the prisoners win. And so when you look at that, every time someone's a prisoner, they will win. So yeah, that's a thing in the balancing, and Petit did talk to Ostinho about this, and in the end, he said that in the future tournament, if there is any, he will fix the balancing, just fine-tune it, make sure that everything's balanced and everything's fair, even though it was kind of biased towards guards at the beginning, biased towards prisoners. Yeah, it's just one little detail, but in other words, that was still good.
So I guess we can kind of round it off here. Anybody have anything else to say about this tournament, about this team, about this experience? You've been very quiet, Rush.
I could say something that for the most of us, it was one of the most fun we ever had on VRC, and we really want Ostonio to make other tournaments because it was like really, really fun. Everyone was so awesome. It was challenging, and it's been a very long time that a lot of us haven't felt that way on a video game.
I definitely second what Carl said. I'm really looking forward to any kind of tournament our team could like participate in. I'd be really happy to play again with floofteam. Even though at first I didn't know most of the people, I'm really happy I made great friends in that. And yeah, I'm just looking forward for the next step we could have.
And next time we're gonna crush the Chaos team.
Heck yeah!
We are friends now with the Chaos team, and
Good. That's good
sometime we'll
sportsmanship.
play together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
No. It's all fair with Chaos. We love them. We send them much love.
All right, I guess I'll close this out then. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been TaterTalk and the Floof team. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye.